Hi, Andrew here. Today we're taking a look at Black Hills 38 Special 125 grain plus P jacketed hollow point. Now Black Hills makes some pretty decent ammunition, and it doesn't say so on the box, but this looks suspiciously like an XTP. In the past, I've seen some fairly lackluster performance from an XTP. Add into that, it's difficult to get good expansion from a short barrel like my wife's Smith & Wesson Model 638, which is going to be the test gun for this test. So there's a couple of different competing factors here, difficult to make a prediction as to how things will turn out, but let's get out to the range and find out. Alright guys, so I had a little bit of technical difficulty. My high speed crapped out, so I took a couple of extra shots. Hey, more data, right? In all of these shots, one of them exited here, got a little quick on the trigger, but otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots, none of them expanded. Penetrations are 19.6, 20.9, 20.7, 21.3, and 17.2. In none of these cases did any of the projectiles expand. Of course, the wound tracks look fairly typical for any pistol round, especially a pistol round that didn't expand. There's not a lot of point in redoing this with the heavy clothing, because if it doesn't expand in Barrigel, it's definitely not going to expand when it fires when fired through heavy clothing. Let's take a look at some of these bullets. So you can see that the front of the bullet is mangled up a little bit, flattened out, jacket peeled back. But none of these are what anyone would even charitably call expansion. You are a no-go at this station. Okay, so I can't say that I'm surprised about the results. As I mentioned earlier, a short barrel makes things difficult to work. 38 Special is pretty weak sauce to begin with. Even a plus P version of it is just not moving along that fast. Don't get me wrong, this velocity is pretty decent for 38 Special, but that's because it's a plus P and we're still just not producing enough velocity to get expansion, even in Barrigel. You'll see that I fired several shots because I had plenty of room in the block, and that single action mode on the 638 actually makes precise shooting pretty easy, so I might as well take a few shots into the block. Still, with all of those rounds fired, none of them expanded, none of them functioned properly. There was no point in continuing on with a heavy clothing test, as if the bullets don't expand in Barrigel, then they're definitely not going to expand in heavy clothing. If you have any questions, if you think I got something wrong, or if I left something out, definitely leave a comment below. I love to hear your input on this stuff. Follow us over to the forum. We'll make sure that there's a link in the description down below. And likewise, if you want to make badass high-speed photography like seen in this video, get in touch with Nathan Boer over at Aimed Research. He provided the camera that was used in this test, and you can make high-speed video just like that. Have a great day.